Thank you, Secretary, for coming. And again, thank you for coming to North Dakota. This is the challenge that we have. Poverty rates, 1 out of every 3 rural counties have poverty rates in the percentage of 20%. We have seen net farm income decrease by about 50%. We have aging workforce, including our farm workforce, which is at 58.3%, or 8 years of age. Challenges, challenges, challenges. We need a robust pro-agricultural vision. I think you present that. Unfortunately, we don't hear the same thing coming out of the White House, and I want to take up trade first. TPP, NAFTA, the wash machine, solar panel tariffs, steel and aluminum tariffs to the Chinese, potential Chinese tariffs, all showing a trend of trade disruption and trade retreat, especially as it relates to agriculture. None of it good. So I don't want to just focus on the Chinese tariffs. I want a better understanding of what direction this administration's heading in trade policy, because I don't think these messages are appropriate in a country or in a world where we're only 5% of the population. And so I think the first 3 words you said to me during our visit was trade, 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 because you know and I know we are not going to be successful in agriculture unless we open up those trade markets. I want to just move from trade and talk a little bit about the Farm Bill. We need to understand the administration's position on the House Farm Bill. What do you agree with? What don't you agree with? How can we help bridge the gap? Because once we get done, we think it's incredibly important that we be able to move quickly. The third thing I want to talk about, and this disturbs me as much as the trade, the lack of sensitivity to what trade disruption has meant for agriculture, and that is the administration's budget in comparison to what you think you need to run USDA. We're obviously in a shortage of workers in my state for our farmers to go to the FSA office. We know that the future of American agriculture is in research, it's in trade promotion, yet those programs get zeroed out. The future of the American agriculture is in beginning farmer, beginning worker programs, but yet we don't seem to see any movement in that direction. And so I said all these things kind of out in its entirety because I think it's really critically important that we understand that you cannot evaluate the challenges that we have in rural America looking at just one piece of this pie.